Hi, my name is Nathan, and today on The Human Experience, I'm going to give you my shower thoughts. The first one I'm going to talk about is not buying into it. And I mean fast food, energy drinks, cars, watches, whatever it is that they have to basically advertise to you or market to you, you probably don't need it. And that's what you've got to think about with these products. If it was good for you, they wouldn't need to sell it to you. You'd just go down the shop and you'd ask for that good, wholesome watch, or that good, wholesome green car, or that, energy drink that's not going to make you crash or give you diabetes, and that fast food that isn't going to make you sick and have certain ailments. The next one I want to talk about is love thyself. And I don't mean this in like, a kind of vanity kind of way. I mean love thyself like deep within the core. Through yourself, of your body, your personality, your character. Love yourself. I want to start with women, and I think a lot of it is external, where the love or the lack of love is shown. And it's in these things like fillers, and lately they're talking about this Ozempic fat loss drug, and I just think you can't win, women. You can't win. Fillers is literally doing that. It's plumping your lips up, or I don't know what it's doing, filling the lines in your face. It's bulking you up. And now you've got this fat loss drug, this Ozempic, that makes you really skinny, and a lot of people, from what I hear, really drawn, just to get that cheekbone or to see them ribs or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, women, just think about it. If you love yourself, you're not going to want to change. You're not going to want to change a thing. And the person that's with you and loves you for you, they're not going to want to change a thing. Because it's not what men want. It's not what men want. And as far as I can see it, they're just selling you a product, whether it's plastic surgery or, like I say, some kind of drug. And as well as the women, it's also the men that need to learn to love their souls. And what we need to do with the mental health going up and the suicide rates, especially of men, going up year on year, we need to talk, guys. So yeah, just talk to your friends, reach out and talk to someone, on the helplines, talk to your family, and just let it out, because no one's really seeing what you see maybe as a problem that is unsolvable as a problem that is unsolvable. It's just your perspective. And at least give it a try, yeah? At least give that a shot. At least let that be the last thing that you do. That you try that before you resort to the worst case scenario. So, yeah, love yourself, guys. We're all going through something. We're all struggling with something. We're all imperfect. We all have things that we could have done better or another way. But don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, and no one's really watching as much as we think, And like I say, a lot of the time when people are surprised you how they're also going through their own struggles that they want to share. The next one is don't wait for retirement. This is a recent one that I thought about and that I came across on another channel. It was a doctor that had actually quit his job and he'd gone and lived in I think it was Thailand or Cambodia or something like that kind of area. And he was saying, rather than thinking of a retirement at 65 or whatever they want you to do now, 70, or when you're in the grave, then why don't you have mini retirements? So, take a few months at a time, every few years if you can financially, and just enjoy that time, while you're in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s. Take time out to go to that place that you've never been, even if it's local. I'm from the UK, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen a lot of Scotland at all. I've only been to Edinburgh, and that's a city, and that's not what Scotland's known for. It's known for its beautiful scenery, its beautiful coast, and its great people. So that's what I need to do. That's going to be my mini retirement. A couple of weeks in Scotland, getting away from it all. And like I say, if I have to take a break from work and they can't accept that, then maybe I need to quit work for a few months and then look for a new job when I get back. And I know not everyone can do that. And this is what that doctor was saying, it can be a privileged position. But I'm a family man, and me and my missus, we just want to put our energy into, like I say, not these things that they want to sell us, of the cars, the watches, the designer gear. We want to put it into experiences, basically. So like I say, you don't have to travel far. You know, this summer, me and the family, we did 3 country parks, and that was totally free. Apart from getting there, you know, they were free to get into, and we had great experiences with my little boy and the dog. So, you know, it doesn't have to be this extravagant world tour, but, you know, just time to unwind, basically. There's a saying that I love, and again, it kind of relates to that of having them experiences, and it is, cover the earth before the earth covers you. And it's, again, not saying that, the way I take it is, it's not saying you have to travel far and wide. It's just saying that, you know, do things, have experiences. That's what I take away from it. And, you know, do it before time runs out, because you might not be guaranteed a retirement. I ask a lot of guys at work that are getting towards the end of their time, and I say, how much retirement are you planning to have then? 10 years, 15 years? And, you know, obviously they just laugh at me, because they know that it's ridiculous to know what time you're going to have. And the last one, I just want to say about life. You know, the fact that we know life is crappy. You know, it's shit. Most of the time we work, we pay bills, we pay taxes. You know, no one cares about each other. No one cares about me. No one cares about someone else, you know, some stranger. There's definitely a feeling of apathy right now, you know, and that's not what we want in the world. So, you know, now we've got all them crap things out of the way, then what are we going to focus on? We're going to focus on what we can do, you know, in our kind of environment, you know, around us, our immediate area, our community, you know, in your street. Be kind, be helpful, you know, speak to people. If you see someone needs something, then offer to help them, you know what I mean? And that will create conversation, and that will help in community. You know, in my street where I live, I've been given this summer, wow, we were given vegetables from next door and the people opposite. We were even given cuttings so we could grow stuff in our own planter. My neighbour helped me bring a table, a scrap table from a pub that was in a skip, and that was to make my little boy's playhouse. So he helped me, you know, and we've struck up, you know, conversations and learnt about each other, and, you know, that's what it's all about. You know, them little conversations can help you feel a lot more welcome in a new area or around people that have just moved in themselves. So yeah, at the end of the day, despite what the media say, you know, people help each other. There's people going to, you know, disaster zones that are helping people that they don't even know. You know, going to countries they've probably never been to before. So don't believe the hype of all the badness that's out there. There's a lot of goodness out there. People are generally cooperating, getting on, you know, going to work, going to school, going to college, volunteering, and all that good stuff. So like I say, it depends what you focus on. And you know, we know life is crappy, but at the end of the day, it's sometimes like we can't handle too much good stuff. Because, you know, if the news was all good, we'd probably turn it off. You know, if our neighbours were telling us how good life is, we'd probably be envious or jealous of like how our life's not in alignment. But the thing is, these things should all be seen as motivational and inspirational to help push you forward. So that's it for now, because I think I'm cleaning up. But yeah, I'd love to see some comments on what kind of shower thoughts you've had recently, and yeah, maybe what kind of shower gel you use. I want like an ethical one that's good for your skin, one that's non-toxic. That's all I've got time for now on the human experience, and I'll see you next time.